From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. Throw will be in time, and it's a very quick beginning to the evening as there are two gone now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Torres brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Lindor. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1. It's taken for strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Carlos Sanchez.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Striding in, Greg Allen, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Up high in the air. Bird waits on it. And that retires the side. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Aaron Hicks.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Popped him up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's another 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 25.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Breaking ball in for a strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Taken by Walker. Throw gets him. 2 down. stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Brantley.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Neil Walker. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch on its way.
Walker.
Swing and a little tapper. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to third. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to hunt.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now he's able to get back into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Gardner at third. Judge is at second with nobody out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hicks is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Andujar. He hit a 2-run from the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Allen going back on it. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike now to Bird. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And strike 3 there. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lindor on at first, nobody out. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-2 once more. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this.
Here's the 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Walker for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Neil Walker.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Shane Bieber answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Bieber over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Runner going a second time, and he fouls this one off. Gardner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopper to short. Walker's got it, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Popped up. Andujar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
smoke on the ground up the middle. Ramirez is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Bird has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Number 25.
Scorched to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor loves it, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Greg Bird. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in, Neil Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Here comes another 0-2. Line drive base hit. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, now in the box, Greg Allen. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Andujar might try to make a play on it. The 1-2. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Allen leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits to this point.
Designated hitter.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run... Chad Green is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 57.
So stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sliders in for a strike. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Andrew McCutcheon is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter.
A swing and a miss. Here's Michael Brantley. First offering on its way.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Third baseman, Donaldson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
That ball's fast.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at bat. Another one sent foul. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Popped him up. Gomes is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Greg Allen. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably